If you're a podcast host, listen up, this one's for you. My name is Allie Jackson. I'm the host of Finding Mr. Height, a dating and relationship podcast that I've been doing for 4 years now, sharing my positive and practical approach to dating that's built on my own life experience. And I wanted to share another experience that I've had, my secret behind monetizing my show. It's called Red Circle, and I was just telling my colleague about how much I love their platform. With Red Circle, not only am I getting a seamless hosting experience, but I also love the support I receive in ad sales. It's not just typical ad sales either. It's targeted opportunities based on my show and my life. And the platform is super simple. You just set your preferences and Red Circle matches you with sponsors that align with your show. You can vet every opportunity and their platform gives you great analytics. More recently too, my Red Circle team has brought me opportunities outside of my podcast on social media to really augment the podcast partnerships, bring them full circle. I just can't recommend them enough. If you want to give it a try, go to redcircle.com to get your free trial. That's redcircle.com for a free trial.
Hashtag no music, no intro. We are back. Saints football is back. Another edition of the Saints Block Party podcast. Adam, joined with my dog, Wolf, a.k.a. Ryan. Technically, I've
cracked that cup water.
I did. Technically, I've drank and I've eaten a lot today. Don't even really want to drink this, but I just feel like it's necessary. You hear that? You hear that crack? You don't know. I hear it crackling. I don't know if you can hear that.
I don't hear crackling. Y'all hear crackling?
No. Maybe it might be on my. The Saints played football today in Los Angeles at SoFi against the Los Angeles Chargers, and we have a lot to talk about. We do have a lot to talk about. With as much that happened in this game, we want to try to keep this, at least we'll try to make 45, because there's a lot that happened in this game. I do want to start with the positives first. I do feel like by the end of this season, I will be issuing an apology to Brandon Staley. Because it's a very small sample size, almost little to no starters, here and there played today on the defense. But at the end of the day, this defense is going to be a feisty, just annoying defense and a much needed change that the Saints have needed defensively in a while. I had a conversation with the great, amazing Jordan Rodriguez, who is I believe she's writing a piece on Brandon Staley. When I saw her on Thursday, she got a chance to, sit and chat with Brandon Staley. Obviously, has a lot of familiarity with Brandon Staley from his days with Rams. And he has, and I'm not going to spoil any of her article that she was writing, but he has really had to kind of take a step back from being the head coach and find a lot of humility. And I think he is in a place where he's just happy to be kind of part of like just building something like as a DC again. And the defense impressed me, man. I was there and I was like it's not like defense are playing hard, because if you just go back to how the Chargers were playing against the Lions in that Hall of Fame game, like the receivers were busting long, deep plays. Like it was impressive showing by the defense.
Completely agree, bro. I just like the excuse me. I just like the overall energy they played with. I was expecting, really bad tackling, and I was worried about the physicality and all that. I didn't see any signs of, bad tackling. Maybe there were one or two missed tackles, but I thought, they tackled fine. I thought they played physical. A lot of the young guys stepped up. Mm-hmm. I like, he didn't do anything like exotic as far as like design pressures and stuff like that. But I just thought, like, just playing straight up defense, like they played defense. You know what I'm saying? Like the middle was strong. I thought the edge. I thought they got quite a bit of pressure. On the edge from some of the edge players. Obviously,
with the positive,
right? Yeah, with the positive. Obviously, like Chase Young, those guys didn't play. So it was a lot of your second team guys, but second team guys came to play, bro, and that was just good to see. Like
Fidel Diggs out here, bro. Like they may have gotten
flashed. He flashed,
bro.
Like every time I looked, 40 was like in the backfield. He was beating the right tackle. He was active. He was down the field, running down runs and stuff like that. It's a 7th-round pick, bro. Like it's still early. We'll see how if he develops and becomes like a real contributor. But to see like signs of that in the first preseason game from a 7th-round pick, like a late 7th-round pick,
yes,
it's a good sign, man. That's a really good sign.
It was, and it got overturned, but like the fact that like Christian Boyd almost got a safety, and I was just like,
why did it get overturned? I missed it.
The ball, like where the tackle started, the ball was over like the end zone, so it starts where the ball starts.
Man, that was an awesome play for Boyd, man. I was happy for him.
Happy as hell, man, because all I could think of is like he made a great play in the Eagles game, and then he made a boneheaded play in the Eagles game, and then literally we did not see him literally the rest of last.
Just got sent to a pocket universe, bro. Just gone. Like where is he?
It would have been nice to know if he was like a decent player, if he had any ability. And I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he may not even make the team. Like, he might be but like to see that, it's like those are the things. That's like those are the things where we talked about last season of like this is why we were asking like play the young guys. Like play the young guys. Can we see them? Can we see them play? Can we see them play?
Exactly.
So we know what we have in them. See Christian Boyd make plays like that. I thought Stutzman was just kind of just being there, making good tackles, making good plays. Again, just the defense,
even guys like DeMarco Jackson, Nephi Sewell, they were active, bro. They were active.
Man.
Just a lot of just guys like this. Look, the defense does not have like top tier talent. It's just doesn't. Like there's no way around it. It's going to take like all 11 on the field just to play with like fiery energy and smart football for them to be a good defense. You could be a good defense like that. You know what I'm saying?
You can be. I've said this before. There's some similarities. There's more name recognition in this defense, but there's definitely some similarities with the Cardinals defense of last year.
Right.
There's more name recognition. There's more publicity in terms of this defense, but overall, I do think there's some similarities in terms of just how they're going to have to win on Sunday. And I think just seeing them live for the first time was encouraging.
No question. I came up, like when the game was over, I felt just better about the defense.
Absolutely.
Like just better overall. Like going into the season, I was pretty worried. Even on the secondary, like, obviously a lot of the starters didn't play, but I thought Quincy Riley, he played pretty well. He got beat on that touchdown. It was just like, not much you could do there. He just got the guy kind of across his face. Ball got put in a place he couldn't get to.
Bro, the chat is already wild right now.
What is going on in the chat?
Pammy Whammy.
I knew you was about to say Pammy Whammy. I knew it. Like it was right there. I'm not even looking at the chat, but I knew that was the name you was gonna say.
She said Lee Foskey in Los Angeles, and then T-Dirty00 said, Pammy, we gonna let Foskey stay with you. And then Pammy said, T-Dirty can't Can't let him stay with me. He'll miss the hole.
Oh, oh boy.
Perfect segue
Perfect.
to they had the former 40th overall pick in the 2023 NFL draft. Oh, like, I don't know how many snaps he played, Ryan, but he was like out there at least 80% of the defensive snaps, almost 85% of the defensive snaps.
I think more. I think probably 95%, bro. Like 95%. They had him out there early and late.
Early and late. And I was there. I was in the building, Wolf. I was in the building.
In there.
Mark said he played 80 snaps.
That's a full game.
He did not make one meaningful, impactful, just anything, Wolf. Like, I know people might get tired of hearing about this. This pick is one of the most colossal failures.
Colossal, bro.
Colossal misses that the Saints have had as an organization. And this falls squarely on Mickey Loomis. Squarely on Mickey Loomis. And like, he's going to get cut. Like, there's no, we just talked about Diggs, a 7th round pick, what he did, a 7th round pick from this year has flashed. Like, we flashed in one game.
One game, bro.
One game. Compared to what Foskey's had 2 seasons to do. What, 2?
Even what, Chris Rumpf? Chris Rumpf, been around a little while, but he out there making plays. He out there, causing havoc and stuff like that.
I would bet my yearly salary if Jasheem Davis would have played today, he would have made I swear to God, he probably would have made some noise today too, bro.
No question. Foskey, bro. Like, I mean, look, I don't know what else to say about him. The proof is on tape. Like, I don't have to say anything. Go watch him. The guy does nothing well. Nothing. Like, there's nothing that I could say, like, wow, at least he does this. The only thing he does well is he'll get a little speed move where he'll get up the field and literally the offensive tackle just guides him past the quarterback. And then it's like, okay, he can't even contain. He can't even keep contained. He got beat on a late run, with a guy, ran for a touchdown, broke contain, bit on the inside, running back went outside, and nothing Foss could do. He doesn't even have the speed to catch up and tackle you from behind. Like, he just a waste of a player, bro. And I hate to be mean like that, but that's a terrible pick, bro. And it's the opportunity cost, because you had Brian Branch, right? You wanted Brian Branch. Like, the scouting wanted Brian Branch right there at pick 40. But your illustrious, longest tenured GM, figured we got to fill a hole. We fill a need at pass rusher, because the previous pick, Pete Turner, didn't work out well, because the previous pick before that, Davenport didn't work out.
But then
because
Trey Hendrickson was in the build. Oh, okay, all right.
It's enough to drive you crazy, bro.
Oh, perfect example of bad teams stay bad. But anyway, I said this, and it's not going to happen. I would love for Kellen just to come out, just send a message, bro, just get show a little oomph, just something to come on the way, just Bossy just get cut tomorrow, bro.
Boom, out of here. I think they got rid of Chris Tyree or whatever today. I was like, ooh, damn, on a Sunday?
Injury. Yeah. The Lord?
Foskey out of here, bro. Get Foskey out of here, bro. Out of here.
RFS Saints, what's good with y'all? This is Zach. Met up with y'all at the Senior Bowl. What's up, Zach?
Hey, what's up, Zach?
What's good? So let's flip it over to the main attraction, which is Kelvin Banks Jr., baby. How'd he do? Number 9 overall.
Number 9 overall pick, bro.
I
think that'll be the main attraction, right?
I did think you said it, though. You said it on the money in our Discord. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. I wasn't a part of it, but our Zoom was live and popping today for the live stream of the game. Patreon.com/Saints Park Party. You become a Patreon, low as $1 a month. YouTube, you could do it. YouTube as low as $4.99 a month. This offensive line should be good, and I think will be good. The Cesar Ruiz concerns me. I don't want to say he regressed. It just seems like he kind of, I don't know, he had that season where he was decent, and then I don't know if it was I don't know, it feels like maybe Cinderella, just the midnight hit, bro, and he just reverted back to just regular Caesar. I don't know. But overall, the potential for the offensive line to be decent to good is there. But the concern that's come out of this game, which you don't want to have in any preseason game, is the amount of injuries is super concerning. We don't know the extent of the injuries, but Trevor Penning got injured. Will Clapp got injured, second play of the game. Bud Memes got injured. I think there was maybe more.
That new tight end they got recently.
From
Spleen or something. Yeah.
Spleen, yeah. Those are misses.
Oh yeah.
Someone said, how was the Foskey miss squarely on Mickey? By most accounts, Foskey was thought to be a good pick at the time, not a reach based on the production in college. Just didn't translate to the NFL. It's squarely on Mickey because Jeff Ireland wanted the pick to be Brian Branch, and Mickey Loomis overrode Jeff Ireland to draft Isaiah Foskey. If you're new to this podcast, you may not know this information. We've reported it almost for the last 2+ years. Mickey Loomis made the pick. That's how it's squarely on Mickey Loomis. Mickey Loomis is not a football guy. That's how.
Now you could blame Jeff Ireland for even having him in the cloud. You know what I'm saying?
In the cloud, yes, for sure.
But yeah, still putting this on Mickey, bro.
I guess we could get into the O-line, and we're for sure going to get into the whole quarterback conversation. I was being facetious, kind of talking about the Banks thing, but what was just your overall thoughts watching this game?
Well, just back to the offensive line, man. I thought Banks played very well. I went back and watched earlier. Just watched the starting offensive line, which was most of the starters. They didn't have Eric McCoy out there, obviously, but it was most of the starters. I thought him and Penning as a tandem looked good in the run game. In the past game too, bro. I just thought that left side looked good. I was like, wow. I was like, that's good. You had Fuaga out there for a little bit. He looked good. I think that's just a good. That's gonna be a good offensive line. I really do. I'm praying Penning injury is not serious because he looked good in the run game.
His backup because technically his backup was Salsa Verde, who is going to miss the season, and then
he out of it.
Technically, I guess his backup then would have been Dylan Radiz, who looks like he should be cut tomorrow.
He should be on the bus with Foskey. Out of there, bro. On the bus. On the Amtrak, wherever. I don't know. Don't get to ride the plane. He don't get a plane. You on the bus or the Amtrak, bro. That dude, Rudunts, that dude like single-handedly destroyed those drives with
Single-handedly
Rattler.
wolf.
Single-handedly. Like, it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable how bad in the run game, in the pass game, everything. Like, he was the reason that that goal line, they didn't score on the goal line. I mean, we could argue about the play call. I didn't like it either.
Oh, it was terrible. So annoying. Such an annoying play call.
Annoying play call. But he got that blown up immediately. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? But the starting offensive line, I like the way they look, man. I really do think that's going to be a plus. Just hopefully pending Shakes back, we'll see what that's going to be like. Kendra Miller, I thought he ran hard, ran good early.
Man, that first drive, I was like, this is the Kendra I want to see.
And I'm glad to give him that opportunity early too. Like, just go out there and shine, little daddy. Caught a pass, looked good in the pass game. Even like made some nice blocks in the pass game. Catching some, blocking he laid a hard block too. I was like, okay, Kendra, identifying the block and going out there and getting it. So that was nice to see. Overall, the run game was not good.
No.
For various reasons. Like I talked about, one player missing an assignment. I thought the perimeter blocking wasn't really good at all. Like, Brandon Cooks completely missed a block. Cedric Wilson missed a block. Just little execution things there. You expect that in a preseason game. But I just thought the run game overall was kind of just iffy. And, I mean, dudes just wasn't getting open, bro. Like, I know a lot of times when people look at it like, man, why don't Spencer Rattler just throw the ball, let the ball go or something like that? It's like, go back and watch. Throw it where? Ain't nobody open. Nobody, bro.
Like I was there. And it wasn't there. It wasn't there. And we could have I guess kind of lead into like the bigger conversation of the whole quarterback competition. I would say, like, for Rattler, I think his performance was uneven. Like, I didn't leave thinking it was great. I think, he had some good plays. Like, he used his feet when he needed to. The ball to Stoll. Like, that's a play to me where I felt like I was literally watching a game during the regular season last year. Like, just like it was a greatly thrown ball, and it was just like that might have been on third down too. Maybe it wasn't. I don't remember.
I think so.
And great thrown ball would have been the first down, and Jake Stoll just drops it, and it was
There's a lot of that. It was a lot of that. There was a lot of, he had a nice throw to, like a dart to Bub Means. He had threw a nice ball to Cedric Wilson. Just look at these names I'm mentioning, man. It's like, oh my God, this is rough. This is rough pass catching. These are some rough weapons, man. It's like, and look, Chris Olave and Rashid Shaheed didn't play, so obviously those are big misses. But
then I think here's it's good. But the 180 of that is going to be Tyler Shough when he got in. He got an opportunity, like he completed passes, like he.
Yeah.
So like it and so he got the 2 minute. He got in. He got the 2 minute drill. He went on, and I think it was like a minute 30. Got the team down there. Field goal effectively, and like you said, I think it was in the Discord. Like he didn't have to think. He just got to play.
Yeah.
He almost had like a touchdown to Kevin Austin Jr. He just led him a little too far.
Yep. Just a little bit.
Would have been a touchdown, and then gets the ball back. Start the third quarter, and shout out to Joshua Ford for the $9.99 super chat. We'll get back to it.
Thank you, Josh.
I think leading up to it, we kind of had to talk about Tyler Shough a little bit because of all the things that had led up to his start, though. Not his start, but his play. Because all the pressure really was like, you could say like, oh, there wasn't any pressure on Tyler Shough. Get the fuck out of my face. You had the Shedeur Sanders phenomenon that happened in Carolina. That's a very unique type of phenomenon, especially with like the Saints. It was different. Like the Jackson Dart thing. Like Jackson Dart came and he played. The Shedeur thing, especially, is so uniquely different with the Saints and the opportunities they had. All that. All tied to New Orleans and the Saints, it's just different. So you had Shedeur played like he played whatever day that was, Friday or whatever day it was, goes out there, does his thing, and then you had like this parasocial thing on social media, just like it was like people were rooting against Tyler Shough without even watching him play yet. It was this gross thing that had already started. And it was like, and so I literally, like, we were texting. It was in our Discord. Like, bro, the absolute worst. Like, I was like, bro, can you imagine, like, fucking Shough goes out there and, like, throws, like, a pick six or some shit, bro? And then literally, second half, he goes out there and literally fucking throws a pick six, bro. I was like, House. I don't know if I can say this, but I was like, House, Sway. How, Sway? This is not my life right now. How, Sway?
I'm like, it's going downhill now, bro. Downhill.
You posted the fucking Tankathon shit.
Refreshing this thing every 5 minutes.
Doing the season,
get
bro.
Your arch. We come in arch.
But for him to come back out the next drive and hit Mason Tipton on a 54-yard touchdown, stop and go. Beautiful throw. To have that like short-term memory, go out there, that showed me something. It showed me a lot. Someone in our Discord made the comparison. I don't remember if maybe someone compared him. No, I don't think so, because he really didn't throw a lot of interceptions in college. But comparing him to like a white Jameis, I think if, especially, I don't know if he's going to start week 1, but if once he does start in the NFL, I do think that's potentially going to be an app comparison of potentially it's going to be a roller coaster with Tyler.
Exactly. He's got some roller coaster to him. He does some goofy stuff like Jameis still does. Just like
bro.
Like just do some goofy stuff sometimes. But it was interesting. It was interesting to see first Shough come in with the 2 minutes left, 1 minute 30. You know, I did like that move, just kind of forcing him to get in and get some quick rhythm passes. Look, I mean, he threw 22 passes. He threw double the amount of passes that Rattler threw. Rattler threw 11 passes. And, you know, he made the most of it, bro. I thought, like, the pick six, that was ugly. Like, it was a predetermined read. He talked about how, like, you know, that was where the play went. Like, they liked the look, but the guy made a play. But I thought it was a little too predetermined for me. Like, that throw, I would say he stared it down, but
oh, bro, I was there. He was looking at it the whole time.
He took the snap and he looked, and the defender's just like, I'm waiting on it. You know what I'm saying? And he made a great play on it, like to go and get the ball. But it was one of those plays where, like, you probably think your arm is good enough to get it there, but nah, bro. Like, that ball has to be out literally like a millisecond after you get the ball for that to work. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a time and play that just wouldn't work. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, I thought he played pretty well for the most part.
Yeah.
Talked about the touchdown. He made some real smart, quick passes in that 1 minute 30 situation. I thought there was a pass where he got kind of flushed out I
Yeah,
don't even know how
man.
he escaped. I don't know how he escaped the pocket. I was like, oh, he's still alive. And then he threw a dart to who did he throw a dart to? I want to say number 17. That's Pettis.
Yeah,
I
it was
take
Dante
Pettis.
Pettis.
Threw a dart to him. I was like, how did he even get that ball there? You know what I'm saying? So
It was impressive.
he does some impressive things, bro. Like just and I just start coming away with it like after watching every rookie quarterback this and that's what you got to compare him to. It's like after watching every rookie quarterback this week, I was like, his performance was like about there with everybody else. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
About what Jackson Dart was. Shador Sanders had like a great game, 2 touchdown game. But I thought Tyler Shough was just like right there, like just like, okay, that was solid. You did some nice things. You did some things that, you want to work on and try to fix. This was literally your first outing into the NFL. Literally, your first outing.
Literally.
It's like so. It's like I don't know what to expect. So I'm not. I don't agree with people out there killing them for it. But he got a lot to work on. But the biggest positive I took away is he didn't look like a deer in the headlights. He didn't look
There he
like
is. There it is.
the pass rush.
Yeah.
I didn't see that
Mm-hmm.
scared. You know what I'm saying? Like flinching from. I actually saw him step up in the pocket like 2 or 3 times, like pass rush around him, and he navigated in the pocket. I did see one where he kind of, I wouldn't say flinched, but he just kind of read the pressure wrong. He did get sacked a couple of times, but honestly, when I went back and looked, nowhere to go with the ball again. Like it's like, what do you expect them to do in those moments? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Right. Let me get back to Joshua's question. He said, let's get into IMO. Rattler played better than Tyler. My question is, why didn't Kellen play the starting offense to build some confidence? I mean, it's hard for me. I was there, and I don't know if I would say Rattler played better than Tyler. I would say it was probably, if just from my honest opinion being there, I think it was probably pretty even. I do think something that kind of hangs over Shough though is that pick. Like, so Rattler had the
Pick
strip
6.
fumble
Yep.
so but like to kind of even out because Rattler had the strip sack that led to a touchdown by the Chargers, and Tyler had the pick 6 that. So they essentially they both lead to points or led to points. I think in terms of just stylistically, I want to say in terms of development wise, I think Tyler is developing better and is processing things better in terms of his decision making is quicker. And I think our dude White Wealth said it very well. Rattler's arm is good. The ball just looks different coming out of Shough's arm and hand. Like that ball looks
can't deny
different,
it,
bro. It just looks
Can't
different.
deny it. I really think his arm is like in the upper
Yes.
quarter of quarterbacks in the NFL. Like it's in that tier.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like the top, like it's like that quadrant of like 1/3 of NFL quarterbacks. It's that impressive. RF Saints asked a good question. He said, do we believe the quarterback battle hasn't changed? No one has gained leverage or lost leverage. Rattler still the guy, but didn't extend the lead. It's tough to say. I'll keep it like that. It's tough to say. I do think for the next game against the Jags, I would not be shocked if Shough got the start. I'm probably pretty much expected Shough to get the start.
I want to see it actually. Like I want to see. I want to see how you're gonna do. Like because you piqued my interest now. You know what I'm saying? Like now I'm like, okay, I saw you in live action. You can handle it. It didn't look too big for you. Let's put a little more on your plate. Let's put a little more on your plate to see how you handle it. I really want to see it. We've seen Rattler in games. I'm not worried about Rattler at all. Like I think Rattler kind of, not gonna say he is who he is because he's still a development quarterback also. But I know what he could do. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I think I think if you would have let him play out this game, I thought he probably would have done some more good things. I just think the part of the game he was in and the way the game was structured where he was in just didn't lend itself to looking very spicy.
Right.
Like, it was a lot of small ball stuff. It was a lot of running the ball, a lot of kind of throws behind the sticks, short of the sticks for third down and stuff like that. That just kept you kind of like, all right, a lot of 3 and outs. So it just kind of left you like, oh man, that's it. You wanted to see more. So, but Shough was able to kind of floss a little bit, even after throwing the pick six, but to throw that deep ball.
Yeah.
I thought he just showed like some game to him, bro. Like, okay, Shough got a little game to him. Like, even when getting flushed out of pocket and stuff like that. But like I said, there's also some things to work on. There was the throw. I can't remember who the throw was to, but it was a nice throw. I mean, it was an inaccurate throw, but the guy made the catch. His accuracy is kind of up and down. But I thought over the middle he threw well in that 2 minute.
Do you think he could be starting by week 1 against the Cardinals?
I think this today opened the possibility more. Like a week ago, I was like, it's over. Like, I was like, no way. But I think today kind of you let that possibility creep in. I still think it's going to be Rattler week 1. But I think like the door is open. Like
I do too.
Like Tyler Shough could bust through that thing and take it. He could take it, bro. If he stacks some real good practices together this week, they might practice against the Rams, depending on, how they look injury-wise. And then you could go out there against the next preseason game. And because I tell you this, like Spencer Rattler, Tyler Shough, he gives you a little more as far as like, man, I could potentially see this guy having a little extra to him. Like, you know what I'm saying? That little extra, potentially, if it works out. But it's a gift and a curse because he's probably, he's also going to give you some of the crazy stuff too.
Right, because it's so interesting because that's the thing at Louisville is that he didn't give you the gift and the curse. Like, he was very safe, very careful with the ball. NFL just don't you can't.
Ain't gonna work like that, bro.
It doesn't, bro. It doesn't. It absolutely doesn't. One thing it was.
What if everything you've been taught about happiness is wrong? We chase careers, approval, more stuff, hoping it'll finally make us feel fulfilled, but it never sticks. What if happiness isn't out there, but already inside you, just waiting to be unlocked? Discover the book, The Happiness Experiment. Every person has a unique happiness type, and when you understand yours, everything shifts. You'll stop chasing and start creating joy on your own terms. Discover your happiness type with a free happiness type assessment. Go to myhappinnesstype.com. That's myhappinnesstype.com. It takes just a minute and it might change your life. Then grab your copy of The Happiness Experiment at Books A Million. This isn't just a book, it's a practical framework, a journey inward. It's a tool to help you reconnect with the happiness that's been waiting inside you all along. Pick up The Happiness Experiment and start your happiness experiment today.
Lowe's knows when you're looking for reliability, the right brand makes all the difference. And now, Lowe's is the exclusive home improvement retailer for the Whirlpool water treatment line, including their Wi-Fi softener, under-sink filtration system, and more. With Whirlpool's proven performance and our everyday low prices, better tasting, better quality water is within reach. Shop pro-trusted brands like Whirlpool and more, in-store or online. Lowe's, we help, you save.
I was kind of going through social media, Twitter. I think people now realize that if they didn't realize it before, like this team is probably going to be picking top 3, top 4, top 5, top 1 in the draft. Like, And again, the starters weren't out there, but I think, and it's one thing that was just very, very apparent being at that game. And I get it. You can build a team in so many different ways and all that, but it is just like the lack of attention that has been invested in terms of just depth and just everywhere, just like skill positions for this team is just absolutely glaring, Wolf.
Glaring, bro. Like, I'm watching all these preseason games, and I'm not even talking about like high picks, like first round, second round, but guys all over the draft, juice all over, bro. Like, I'm watching the Bears and the Broncos and stuff like that, and he got little fifth rounders and sixth rounders and all kind of guys just out there. Like, ooh, like look at that move, just making plays, man. We out here with Villas Jones, and no knock on Villas Jones, man. I was like, he showed some nice wiggle. I was like, okay, Villas Jones got a little.
At this point, probably making the team.
Got to. Like, that's the juice. That's the juice we looking for. Where was Marcus Yarns? I was like,
he didn't get play until like almost like 4 minutes left until like the fourth. Like, me and Jay were walking to the shuttle bus when I finally heard his name over the PA when we were walking to the shuttle bus. that tells you anything.
So yeah, man, like we said it, and it's not just like confirmation bias. It's a legit worry. Like, after the draft, we were like, man, where's this team needs, you got young quarterbacks. If you want to help these young quarterbacks, you got to give them some weapons, man. And I think that's going to be just an issue hanging over this team all year, even if the defense is better than we thought it could be, because they go hand in hand. If your offense can't sustain, we've seen that kind of time. Your offense can't sustain offense. That just puts your defense out there hanging out to dry.
Yep.
And your defense out there looking bad. And it's just like it's just rolling downhill,
It's a vicious cycle, bro. We didn't see how many times we've seen this story.
Too many.
Trying to think, what else? Anything else from this game?
Would like to see them figure out punt returner, because I'm not a fan of.
Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Yeah. Yeah, him back there. They tried some Kevin Austin back there. I did like Kendrick returning the kickoff.
Yeah,
that was nice. He had a nice return there. I'm like, give me some of that. Other than that,
Sims South said we got tight end concerns. Okay, Jawan got us.
I think Jawan had one little target that he dropped or something earlier. Oh, there's Jawan out there, man. I think old Big Moscato, I think he caught a pass.
He did.
Yeah, Big 80. It's slim pickings, bro.
Bro.
Man, just looking at it, I felt bad for Randall. I was like, damn. I know Randall was just like, damn, these the same niggas I played with last year, man. The same guy, Hurgle out there. Will Clapp get hurt as soon as he get out there. Clapp get hurt. It's like, bro. Bub Memes get hurt. I'm like, it's the same shit I had to deal with last year, man. They want me to go out the ball. And listening to Spencer Rattler after the game, he sounded like real hard on himself too. Like we talk about pressure. I think he has a lot of pressure on himself too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And he's a confident kid. He's gonna get through it. But he sounded pretty I wouldn't say down, but just kind of very overly critical of his performance. I was like, relax, man.
He was. You could tell he was annoyed. He was annoyed.
Yeah, very annoyed.
Because I think he also knows, like, you know, you don't get, like, you only get so many chances to impress, right? And
he's been in this situation before. He knows what this feels. He knows what he's going through. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's been there, competing for a job. When the job is kind of like already not yours anymore, but you
Right.
trying, to do everything you can to keep it. So it's a tenuous situation, man. But we gonna see how it play out, bro. I just was happy to actually see football today, man.
Yeah.
Saints football.
Saints football, they play the Jags on Sunday at noon Central Time, 10 a.m. Pacific Time. Trying to think. We'll see what happens with the we have 110 concurrent viewers on right now. So it's 109 concurrent viewers on right now. We appreciate y'all.
What's up, y'all? Hit that like button.
Please like, subscribe. We have our goal set of 10 super chats. We have one right now. We're probably not going to hit that goal. Before we kind of wrap up and talk, let's hear from our sponsor, from our dude, Precious Works, and our dude, Bajan, before we wrap up. Yo, what up, Wolf? What are you looking at?
Man, I'm checking out this website. This site is cheeks, bro.
In 2025? How do you have a crappy website? Couldn't be me.
They need to hit up our guy Bijan with Precious Works. Precious Works offers to not only build you a website that's tailored to you and your customers' needs, but also to continue to manage and maintain it so you can focus on your business. Don't have much time? Precious Works is just what you need. No out-of-the-box stuff like Squarespace or Wix. Precious Works will create a site for you. You won't have to worry about plug-in updates, security, or things like that because Precious Works will maintain all of that and be available to you 24/7. Bijan set up Saints Block Party Podcast website for us a few years ago and hit it out the park. He also keeps it up to date and helps us anytime we want to add something new like a form or prospect matching tool that we did for the NFL draft. It's like having your own personal developer just a text or a call away. Precious Works has worked with everyone from small businesses to large firms, so no job is too big or too small. If you're in need of a website or you currently have one, but you want to upgrade it, give Bijan a holler at Precious Works. You can get with him at Bijan at Precious Works, BIJON at precious.works, or go to precious.works for his website. Make sure to tell him Saints Block Party sent you.
We are back. Anything from this game that you are wanting to see? We'll talk about it more in terms of our Jack's preview pod or what have you. But wanting to see, carryover, kind of take over, going over to the Jags game.
I'm interested to see tomorrow. Kendrick Miller, how you doing? Because if Kendrick Miller made it through a game, man, that's an awesome sign, bro. Awesome sign. Because I think if he continues, RB2 might be for him. You know what I'm saying? I think Clyde Edwards-Helaire probably makes the squad, and that's fine. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, he'll get you what's blocked. You block for him, he'll get it. He catches the ball. He handles all his assignments and pass protection and stuff like that. So, he's a solid veteran like that. But that's it, bro. Come cut day, August 26, 27, or whatever it is, boy, they're going to be on that waiver wire, bro. They going to be working that waiver wire.
Hard. I'm just looking at it. Okay, so I'm looking at it especially because, I fly out on the 29th. Okay, I want to make sure because that's going to be that week is going to be very, 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 very exciting. Mike Flav said hopefully for a quarterback. Who are we going to claim? I think people, can we listen?
Case Keenum or something?
Who are they going to claim? Who are they going to pick up as a quarterback? This team, people, I was seeing this on Twitter during the game. I think our dude, Brian, anger management Brian, who I'm going to refer to him as, was saying the Saints should call up the Cleveland Browns for the quarterbacks. For who?
Who? Did they pick it?
Who?
This is what we're rolling with, man. We rolling with Spence and Shough. That's it.
They
driving the bus. They driving the bus. Where that bus gonna take us? Might take us to the number 1 overall pick. I don't know. But that's what we're rolling with.
We driving this bitch though. We driving this bitch. It's gonna be a ride. Like that's all I know.
You're right.
And it's because like this is what this team. No, Brian was not talking about Shedeur. He for sure was not talking about Shedeur. Like, and this is what this team like needs to be. Like, this team has needed this for a while. Like, this is what it is, and I would appreciate if fans just need to understand this. Like, this season is going to be a long season.
Be a long season, man. And look at the Titans last year. With Will Levis. You look at Washington Commanders with Sam Howell a couple years ago. Look at the Colts. I mean, the Colts, since Andrew Luck got out of there, it's a constant search. You draft Andy Richardson, number 4 overall. You still like, this is what happens, man. Like, if you don't have that franchise quarterback, it's just a constant search year after year after year. This is what it is. It's I wish there was an easy way, but once you find it, though, once you finally find it, it's a beautiful thing.
Cozy said, how y'all feel about Treylon Burks? Bring big back Treylon here once his collarbone gets better. I'm fine with Treylon, bro.
Give me big back Burks, baby. Put him at tight end. I don't care.
Someone said Shough got to start next week as starter against the Jags. He should.
I would like to see it.
He should.
I would like to see it.
I would probably bet money if I was a betting person that he probably will start against the Jags. It would be the most Saints things, bro. If like Travis Hunter pick six, like, bro,
pick 6 Shough.
Get me off this ride, Wolf. The last thing I was gonna say though is I've watched, was it the first episode of Any Given Saturday, which is kind of like the Hard Knocks version, but they did it for the SEC for last season. It's decent, but like the people who shot it, like the cameras are like their cameras are like terrible because they don't know how to shoot. But they did a couple of games with South Carolina with Lenoris. Bruh. He different, bruh. He different. I just watched the first episode. Just watch the first episode.
What's it on?
Netflix. It's on Netflix.
Okay. Oh, all right.
Any Given Saturday. So the first episode really focuses on LSU and South Carolina. Bless you.
Thank you.
But the South Carolina focuses on the head coach and Lenore Sellers. He is yes. 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 That's all I'll say. And I'll say that I'm saying this as the person who's not saying like I'm wishing my team to pick number 1. Like, I'm not hoping the Saints lose games next season, like picking number 1 overall. What I saw today though is a team that, like, when we went through the schedule, we you said they were going to win 6 games going down the teams. I said 5. What I saw today, they look like a 4 to 6 win team.
And look, maybe that's because Alvin Kamara and Chris Olave and Rashid Shaheed not there. Maybe, but I don't know. Yeah.
They look like they're going to be a fight. Like, could be like a feisty 4 to 6 win team if we just keep it a buck and real.
This talent level, like this You can see the talent. It's just not a talented team right now, man.
And I think the thing that is super concerning that I come back to as we wrap this up is like the dogs, like AK, Shaheed, Olave. They got the O-line. I feel like I'm having this fucking deja vu. It's a razor thin team. If just one player is taken out of the Jenga piece.
Quick, bro.
Because if Olave gets hurt, if Shaheed gets hurt, then you putting Brandon Cooks in a spot, and then you relying on Mason Tip. Literally, it's like we're reliving last season all over again, bro.
Literally. That said, it was good to see Mason Tipton make a big play in a game, like a big play in a game. It's like, okay, good to see.
But anyhow, Saints played football today. It was good to see. I was there. It was good to have this recap pod, albeit just a preseason recap pod, a recap pod nonetheless. We'll be back later this week previewing the Jags game, talking about any news, anything like that, any injury updates. We're going to talk about the Jags game, anything we want to see. We might hopefully might have a special guest coming this week that's going to be a more in-depth version of the recap pod of the Chargers game. Maybe. We're still working some kinks out, so we're going to try to hook that up. We're still trying to work some things out. But if not, we're going to preview the Jazz game, and then we're going to be back next Sunday with our recap, all that recap, live stream, all that coming at you. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Saints football is back, even though it's just preseason. You know, preseason about to zoom by, and then regular season will be on us like that. Anyhow, we will be back. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. With that, we are out.
Peace.
Life is a workout, and Smoothie King is here to help you power through. Whether you're crushing morning miles or sprinting through back-to-back meetings, give your body the energy, protein, and power it needs to help you conquer your goals. Only at Smoothie King.
If you're a podcast host, listen up, this one's for you. My name is Allie Jackson. I'm the host of Finding Mr. Height, a dating and relationship podcast that I've been doing for 4 years now, sharing my positive and practical approach to dating that's built on my own life experience. And I wanted to share another experience that I've had, my secret behind monetizing my show. It's called Red Circle, and I was just telling my colleague about how much I love their platform. With Red Circle, not only am I getting a seamless hosting experience, but I also love the support I receive in ad sales. It's not just typical ad sales either. It's targeted opportunities based on my show and my life. And the platform is super simple. You just set your preferences and Red Circle matches you with sponsors that align with your show. You can vet every opportunity and their platform gives you great analytics. More recently too, my Red Circle team has brought me opportunities outside of my podcast on social media to really augment the podcast partnerships, bring them full circle. I just can't recommend them enough. If you want to give it a try, go to redcircle.com to get your free trial. That's redcircle.com for a free trial.